deficit fund balances. That's what we're seeing with the numbers that you put on it. So I'm in agreement that maybe this doesn't belong here, not that revenues aren't going to be committed to reducing and eliminating those deficit fund balances, but that's now unneeded because the plan eliminates the deficit fund balances. I think maybe instead there should be a statement of not, basically along the lines of what was just said is maybe better than what I was looking for, which is just commitment that revenues, surplus revenues would accumulate and be committed, subject to the approval of council and then by the mayor, but that would be committed towards finding the best means of reducing the structural imbalance. I don't know how to say that, but you don't have to commit revenues towards eliminating deficit fund balances. You've already got a plan that eliminates the existing ones, and you're not intending to get into any further ones. So.
Madam Chair?
Yes.
If we're able to, and perhaps the auditors, do you have some idea at this point what type of language change would need to be made in order to accommodate this? Because if you do,
Take it out.
we would happily,
Just take it out.
we would happily tonight at the council meeting, prepare for and offer to council an amendment to the plan, and we could try to get them incorporated tonight. That way at the next commission meeting, those changes would be made and perhaps approved by council if it goes through. Is that to everyone's agreement?
That's fine with me. Because what I'm hearing is discomfort with that. And what this would do really is take the place of what might happen if we didn't have this discussion. Council would go ahead, do their approval, they'd sign, mayor would sign, everything would be okay in their eyes. It would come before the submitted plan would come before the commission, and the commission would reject it because of the language in there. What we're just doing is preventing a rejection by offering our recommendations or suggestions that would ease our comfort and enable us to more readily consider approval.
We'll happily prepare that amendment and offer to council to support.
Does that sound like something, Rob? Does that sound like something?
Yeah, that's substantially it. The other, in terms of the mayor's request, I think what the direction from the auditors would be just to eliminate other action item number one. What I was getting at went a little bit further than that in terms of some statement on commitment of surplus revenues. Obviously, that's a very uncertain target. But whether it's a percentage of those surplus revenues or a process, if surplus revenues are received, of decision-making on those, I'd love to suggest what language that would be tonight so that you could just insert it and pass it, but I don't know that I have it. It's something along the lines of, any such surplus revenues that the city may receive would be committed to reducing the structural imbalance in the out years of this plan, something along those lines.
That's what she's got. That's written down.
Okay. Thank you. You probably have it better than I do.
Want me to read it?
Sure.
Surplus revenues the city may receive shall accumulate and be committed by mayor and council to reduce the structural imbalance of the city.
I like it.
Is that okay? We'll replace that with number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.